Hi everyone, it's Dr. Khaleghi and welcome back to another Tiny Tips video. Today I want to talk to you about a vaccine your child receives in the first few years of life, the Dtap vaccine. Dtap protects your child from 3 serious diseases: diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis. This vaccine is given as a series of shots at your child's 2, 4, 6, and 15-month well visits, and again at age 4, before starting school. These doses work together to build strong protection during those early years when children are most vulnerable. Let's take a moment to break down what each of these diseases can do and why vaccination is so important. First, pertussis, also known as whooping cough. This illness is extremely contagious and spreads easily from person to person through coughing and sneezing. It usually starts off looking like a mild cold, maybe a little fever, runny nose, and a light cough. That's the first stage, which lasts about a week or 2. Then it progresses into the second stage. This is when the coughing fits become much more severe. Children can have long, fast bursts of coughing followed by deep, fast breaths that make a high-pitched whoop sound. The cough can cause vomiting, drooling, or tearing. Some babies may even stop breathing for short periods. These attacks often happen more at night and can last for weeks. Even after the worst of it, recovery can take months, and during that time, the cough can linger, which is why the cough is also called the 100-day cough. Complications can be serious, including pneumonia, dehydration, and even brain inflammation. Babies under 1 year old are most at risk, and that's why vaccinating on schedule is so critical. If pertussis is caught early, within the first week or 2, antibiotics can help reduce the severity and stop the spread. But prevention through vaccination is by far the best protection. And just a quick note for parents, our immunity to pertussis fades over time, so booster shots are recommended every 10 years after age 11. Now let's talk about diphtheria. Diphtheria is a bacterial infection that spreads through coughing or sneezing. It usually starts with a sore throat, mild fever, and swollen glands in the neck, but the danger lies in what happens next. The bacteria can produce a thick gray coating in the throat, which can make it hard to breathe or swallow. This coating can spread down into the airways, and the bacteria releases toxins that can damage the heart, nerves, and kidneys. Without proper treatment, diphtheria can be deadly, especially for young children. In fact, it can be fatal in about 1 out of 3 people who are unvaccinated and don't receive treatment. Thankfully, the Dtap vaccine is very effective at preventing diphtheria. But because immunity fades slowly over time, adults also need to receive booster vaccine for diphtheria every 10 years. Finally, tetanus. Tetanus isn't spread from person to person. It comes from bacteria found in soil, dust, or dirt that can enter the body through a cut or wound, even a small one. Once inside, the bacteria releases a toxin that affects the nerves and causes the muscles to tighten painfully. It usually begins with lockjaw, difficulty opening the mouth, and then progresses to stiffness in the neck, shoulders, abdomen, and back. These muscle spasms can be very painful and may last for weeks. Tetanus can be fatal if not treated quickly. So to sum it up, the Dtap vaccine protects against 3 potentially life-threatening diseases, all with one simple series of shots. By keeping your child on schedule at 2, 4, 6, 15 months, and 4 years, you're giving them safe, powerful protection that can save their life. If you ever have questions about your child's vaccine schedule or what to expect at their visits, talk with your pediatrician. We're here to help you every step of the way. Thanks for tuning in to this Tiny Tip video.